guys, it's Christina, and I am here at my new house. You can probably hear the echo because there's nothing in this room except for me and my purple duffel bag, which is sitting right next to me. And so I'm over here, I'm having some work done by some contractors on my new closet, and they left for a little while, so I was like, all right, well, what am I gonna do? Because I had already unboxed everything that I brought with me. So I decided, well, let me just do a video and tell y'all how my recent improv debut went. If y'all are new here, you might not know that I've been taking improv classes for 3 months. Yeah, so as kind of our graduation, 5 or 6 of us agreed to participate in our first improv show. Well, I guess in a way it's kind of technically our first and last improv show, because we're never going to be that exact class again, you know what I mean? But anyway, so we prepared for it. We met up a few days beforehand and, kind of ran through 20-minute sets of as many scenes as we could possibly do. I'm an introvert, I have anxiety, I tend to kind of hang back a little bit, so, typically I participate in maybe 2 or 3 scenes. And so that's kind of what what I was trying to aim for, what I wanted to do, that's kind of what I envisioned in my head was, oh, I'm gonna go up and do 2 or 3 scenes. And it's not gonna be a big deal. Well, I ended up getting there, and of course it's, a place I'd never been to before, because I'm not really one of those people that goes to play. I don't typically, just decide on a whim, oh, I'm gonna go to some bar I've never been to before, That's not me. I like going to the same places that I'm used to going, because then once I get inside, I kind of know my way around. Even though, if I'm being driven there, I can't necessarily recognize where I am, but you get the idea. I wonder if that's, I'm so new here, I wonder if that noise is the air conditioner or if it's the rain or what it is. But anyway, we're just gonna go with it. So we had our improv show the first Saturday in January, and or the first Sunday in January, I'm sorry. And so, we met at this bar after dark. It was about 30 minutes from where I live, something like that. And obviously I was nervous going over there. Thankfully, once I got inside, after I'd been kind of standing around the doorway for a little bit, somebody came up and recognized me, somebody from my class. And so we all ended up meeting up as a group. Everybody else, I think, was already there. And we did a couple of improv exercises to kind of warm up. And one of the exercises I like, and then the other one I hate. But apparently, from what the improv coach tells me, I'm very good at doing the improv exercise that I hate. So then after that we watched, I guess that must be rain, because now it's getting stronger. So that's what the rain sounds like at my new house. So we ended up, what am I trying to say? I'm getting distracted by the weather now. So we ended up watching this group that went up ahead of us and did some scenes. I guess they've been performing together for a couple years. So then it was our turn to go up, and so, I pretty much let everybody else go up and do the scenes, because, I participated in one scene, and it ended up being, because you never know until you go up there, and it ended up being me and one other girl, and the other girl had decided that she was gonna be my daughter. And so we were at the amusement park, and she was ready to go home. And I was trying to ask her, well, is there anything else you want to do while you're here? And meanwhile, while I'm talking to her, I'm getting distracted, because not only is there a huge group of people in front of me, but who were all watching us, but there was also a train that was rolling. Through, I don't even know if it was a couple streets down the way or where it was. But the train was going through in the background, and it was, it was making noise and everything. I'm not a train conductor, so I don't know all the technical details of train life. But anyway, so anyway, in the scene, I was asking the girl, I said, well, you know, is there anything else you want to do before we leave the amusement park? And of course she pointed to like the biggest, the biggest roller coaster she could find that does all sorts of like twists and turns and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I didn't bring my heart medication with me today, you know? Like I wouldn't feel comfortable on that one. And apparently that got a laugh. And somehow or another we ended the scene. I have a feeling she probably had the last line of it or something. But you know, the good thing is, you know, the other people on our team just kind of edit the scenes. You know, they run across the stage and stuff. But yeah, you know, at some point in the scene, I remember I had kind of frozen up because I was so nervous about being there in front of all these people and stuff. And I don't know, after that I ended up just feeling kind of bad about myself because, you know, I just kind of let the whole rest of the rest of the class go up. And so everybody else pretty much, you know, finished out the 20 minutes. And that was just my one scene that I participated in. So afterward, you know, they all went up and took a bow, and I was feeling pretty bad about myself, so I didn't go up and take a bow with them. And, you know, I didn't stick around either. In fact, I requested, you know, a ride share, and, you know, I heard somebody from the class kind of recognize that I was leaving, and they were like, hey, Christina, where are you going? And, you know, I just ignored them because I just had anxiety about staying around, you know, for I don't know, just to hang out or whatever. Not to mention it was the night of the Golden Globes and it was getting late and I knew I had work the next day. So, but yeah, I would definitely consider going back, taking more improv classes. You know, it's definitely something I'm interested in, but, you know, it's just, you know, when you have anxiety, it's just tough. So, what else was I going to say? So yeah, I mean, overall, I see it as being a success. You know, at least I didn't cancel at the last minute, you know? Because a lot of times, you know, when you're somebody that has anxiety, you just kind of feel like, well, is there any way I can get out of this? but I'm proud of myself for going, and you know, like I told other people in the class, you know, I'd definitely consider going back and doing another improv showcase at some point, maybe later in the year, who knows? But yeah, so that's my story, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. I just realized it's a Monday. And I will talk to y'all later. Please give this video a like and thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.